One.
Whoa. Good, we live? Ready? Start
Yeah.
my screen. Okay, right. Hello and welcome to the very first day of PowerSpring 2021. Today we have Findus with Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and he's going to be doing the Thieves Guild speedrun, I believe.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild
Yeah.
quest mainline, sort of that stuff. Yes, exactly. So
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. So we're supporting Direct Relief this time around, and they are doing it in wake of COVID, so that's going to be good. Hopefully that all goes through. We also kicked off pretty heavy with a $100 donation from Siberian Bull. So thank you very much for that. Was there a note on that? I don't remember. I haven't seen one.
There was no note.
Yeah, there was no note. So thank you very much for kicking us off with that Siberian Bull, and now kicking you off is Findus. Take it away and have fun.
Thanks. Yeah. So this is the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. It's been a popular game, so you might have seen it. It's a first-person RPG. And instead of doing the any percent run, which is about 5 minutes short, we're gonna do something a little longer. Takes, if you're doing it slow, about 20 minutes. We're gonna do it a little faster. And we're gonna complete one of the main guild quest lines, the Thieves Guild. And we're gonna do that by breaking into the very last mission, stealing an Elder Scroll, getting out, and doing lots of glitches and shenanigans that I'll try to explain on the way. But there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening on the way, and that's hard to do. I'll try to keep up if there's anything that's not clear. I'll hope I realize that and then give you the explanation afterwards. So, time's gonna start as soon as I click this window away. So, if you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, go. And first thing, we're gonna bind a couple of spells and use a racial ability to make us faster. We're gonna make a seated save, and saving and loading is very important in this game. And by saving and loading in front of the wall, we're actually able to get around it, because in the load process, we're able to hold forward and move just a little bit. That gets us past the wall if you do it at the correct spots. And I'm glad this is going first try, because honestly, I've been a little nervous. Here, we're actually not gonna click that window away, but instead save it. And now this window that tells us we have a key and can therefore open the door is stored and basically allows us to get through any locked door. And even this one, that was basically the hardest thing in the run. Instant. I'm so not keeping up with explaining what even is going on. We're gonna spawn out of bounds on this one. And at this point, maybe I have a little bit of a breather to explain to you what we're doing on all of these load transitions and why we're outside of bounds and why we're now back inside again. So, when you exit through a door, you can at the same frame, or well, it's not that exact, but you can also load up a save file. And what will happen is you will spawn on the other side of that load transition, so on the other side of the door. For example, if we did it here, we would end up on the other side of the door, but maybe with a character that has an important quest item or something like that. So you could also, let's say you have I'm sorry for that one. So maybe you pick up an important quest item and have to backtrack, so you earlier make a save, and then as soon as you have the item, you just load that through the door and you get teleported towards the next step. These guys, we have to get close to the wall here, because that... Just one, okay, that's a little weird. So, yeah, we have to pick a birth sign. We are still in the tutorial of the game. The star sign isn't very important to the run, so we can just pick whatever. And now we have to aggro these guys again. So let's do you. and make sure we get them to the end of the room, because that door will only unlock as soon as one of those NPCs stands on a particular spot over there. Yeah, NPC scripts tend to break in this game, so sometimes these just stand around, sometimes... Oh, this is...
You may as well make
Okay.
stick close.
Are you? Yeah. I think we're good. Door is unlocked. Okay, oof. So, we're almost done with the tutorial. We're gonna do load warp magic one more time at the end of this. Because a glitch that was found about a year ago, it must be at this point, or maybe a little sooner, like it's the start of 2020, I think, is that if you load a seeded save with a load warp, you actually store the position that the seeded save would be in. Oh, okay. I was scared for a second. I'm gonna refresh our... No. This real quick, because that lets us cast the racial bonus spell that is giving us extra speed one more time.
Just really quick, can I cut in?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, so we just got a $50 donation from Talok saying
Ooh.
good luck, guys. And that was put towards the character choice of base for Mega Man the Power Battle. And with that, we've already unlocked our first milestone incentive, which is going to be for Trauma Center Second Opinion running all of the X-Ops. That'll be done after the run.
That sounds nice. Cool. I'm great that you're already donating, and that we're already... Is it then already at $150, which we are at now?
Yes, we are already at $150 out of 340.
That is awesome, man. We're not even... How far into the run are we? I don't have the timer up, but... must not have been very far.
Less than 5 minutes in.
Man, okay. All of this is going by very fast. So, I've set up a couple of saves, and we are now breaking into the very final mission of the Thieves Guild. There is a part of the sewers you're not supposed to get into, but with seated saves we are, if we are doing this correctly. So we open the menu at the same time that we hit the load transition, we look for our seated save, and the position where this chair would be in this cell would be right there. So this is where we end up. The coordinates are stored, and we're gonna do that a bunch of times. And in the sewer levels, very conveniently, we have water on the very bottom, so we can just keep doing that. And that will repeatedly place out outside of bonds, and we will be able to very easily just swim towards the exit of this particular part of the sewer. So we work our way forward. At this point we already had a couple of quest updates for this final mission, so we already sequence breaked our way into that, and the very end of that will be stealing an Elder Scroll. And if you see the title of the game, that's a very important item in this world. And we're gonna pretend to be somebody else to do that, though it's not that hard at that point, because the keepers of these Elder Scrolls are all blind, because fantasy worlds. That's more exciting, I guess. So, yeah. Yeah, one of the features of pretty much any inside level is that it has a plane that if you hit it, it will teleport you upwards again, which is really convenient for us because we can just jump off a part of the level there, and here I'm gonna be teleported upward again and be spawning right in front of that door. So, here's a very crucial part of the run, because I've made a special save just to reach this door, because... Yeah, we made it, okay, because that the coordinates at which that seated safe are really convenient to reach that door that is otherwise out of bounds and really hard to get to. We used to do a jump with skooma, and we want to use the Brad safe. The Brad safe is very important because that one actually teleports us right into this, the library in which the Elder Scrolls are kept.
Celia Cameron.
Yeah, we are not Celia Cameron. So we're gonna take this Elder Scroll and gonna save real quick, and then we have the save right here. And we just gonna first get back to that door that is out of bounds. It's hard to keep up if you haven't played the game, I guess, but you can see this is hard to reach. This is blocked over here. So, and now we're just gonna load the save that has the Elder Scroll and immediately exit. Enter again, because that...
Trespassing.
Yeah, and we just gonna go to jail. Because that strips us of all our objects, sure, but for some reason they can't find the Elder Scroll, so we still have that, and we can still get that to the Grey Fox, which is the leader of the Thieves Guild, and the person that at the end of the main questline wants you to steal that. The problem though is, as soon as we have the scroll, he's waiting for us at a specific location, and he shows up, but he won't talk to us because we're not even part of the Thieves Guild. So what we're gonna do now is receive a letter that tells us about a secret meeting at which the Thieves Guild does their initiations, and we're gonna show up, which is around midnight. That's why I'm waiting here, and we're gonna meet our Mon Christoph. And in that second, I think if you have any more donations, now would be a good time. I don't know, do we have any?
Let me go ahead and check really quick.
Because right now, we're just gonna mash through dialogue, I guess.
Yeah. No new donations, but our next run is going to be Mega Man 2 Randomizer by Siberian Bull 9. So we're really looking forward to that run. And you've been crushing it so far, so keep it up.
Thanks. Yeah, it's the run's been smooth, at least the first parts. Took it slow at some points to explain the whole thing. I hope everybody's understanding what even is going on, but yeah, Oblivion has its quirks, and I think that's like all the glitches and the interesting routes and all that makes it a very fun speedrun. And if you're interested in that, of course, there's a leaderboard on speedrun.com, and there you'll also find a Discord link. There's been a lot of very active runners, a lot of very people that are very interested in running the game that will help you out, of course. And let me check real quick. On that comment, I for a second forgot what I was going to do.
What is it, citizen?
So, we are going to steal a diary. And here's something in which a new glitch comes in, but you won't even notice it. Usually you have to pick the lock on this door. But because of something we set up earlier, we don't have to bother with that anymore, which is permakey, which is a glitch that was found by Mimo, which is a rather new runner, I would say, about a month ago or two. Let me load that real quick, so we have the diary with us. So we use this door here to just warp back. And then for Christoph, it's like we never left, really. So he's like, oh, I didn't mean to click that, and neither that. So we are now part of the Thieves Guild, and no, we don't even have to do that. We can just warp there. I put a save right here, and that's the important door that we can load our character on that has the Elder Scroll in this part of the Thieves Guild now, and there is this big important NPC that now knows we have the scroll and is like, that is what I wanted. Everything I need to fulfill my lifelong dream of becoming a normal person again. Spoilers. And yeah, the game has a tendency to crash here. I'm just gonna wait 24 hours just to be sure that it doesn't. Because sometimes the important NPC that needs to be in this room doesn't show up, and the game doesn't like that, and it will crash. So I just hope waiting 24 hours and a little more, because we still need like 10 a.m. For the contest to be there. Okay, so yeah, okay, please don't crash. Let's look on the left. He's there. Okay, good. So,
What is it now? I am Milona Umbranok.
exactly. So, and
This ring belonged to my husband. He's been missing for over 10 years. For some reason, his name and face escape me at the moment.
for some reason,
How
yes.
did you get it? Do you know his whereabouts? Why are you showing it to me?
Since we have a little bit of time left, I'd like to play this out to you because I think it's a little interesting piece. Yeah, enjoy.
My husband's wedding ring. I never thought to see it again. What I wouldn't give to see him once more.
By the power of the Elder Scrolls, I name Emmer Deriloth as the true thief of Nocturnal's cowl.
You're the Grey Fox? I've been betrayed.
I am the Grey Fox, but you have not been betrayed.
But,
I am also your missing husband, Corvus.
Corvus? Is it really you? 10 years I've waited for word from you. Why did you hide from me?
10 years ago I inherited this cowl from the former guildmaster of the Thieves Guild. I became the new guildmaster, but I also received its curse. Whoever wears Nocturnal's cowl shall have his name stricken from history. Once I donned the cowl, no one in all of Tamriel could recognize me. With the cowl, I became the Grey Fox. Without it, I was a stranger, even to you.
You mean you were unable to return?
I've stood right next to you, and you didn't even know it. I cried out to you, "Here I am! It's me, Corvus!" But you just looked at me, confused.
You have broken my heart for a second time. I cannot let the infamous criminal mastermind, the Grey Fox, become the Count of Anvil. If you try to announce yourself as Corvus, I will deny you. I will deny you before the Emperor if I have to.
I guessed you would say these terrible things to me. That is why I brought my friend along. From this moment forward, I renounce my life of crime forever. I'm passing the grey cowl of the Thieves Guild to its new guild master.
And that's
The Grey...
time.
What?
That was the Thieves Guild run of Oblivion. I'll show you real quick. We have now achieved the rank of the Grey Fox, which is the leader of the Thieves Guild. And this little fella here can now live a normal life as a count, I guess, or the husband of a countess. That's what she is, yes. Yeah, so that's been my run of the Thieves Guild. I hope it was entertaining. Thank you very much for having me here as the first run. I wasn't quite expecting that. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's all from me.
Thanks for the run, Findus. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will be. Your time was 16:09, roughly.
That's slow, but given that I have the whole ending section in there, that's all right.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll cut to intermission, and then we'll be with the next run shortly. Stick around.